All right, so let's talk very quickly about Google Groups. It is another tool that is in the G Suite for Education suite of tools, but it's not something you'll probably use all too often. A Google group is a group that you are a part of, and it's the easiest way I can think to describe it is it's like a discussion board. It's like a forum. So I'm in my personal Gmail here because I'm actually in a Google group here, and I want to show you what that looks like, a Google group for certified trainers. And so this is what our group looks like. When I come here and I click on it, there's all these resources for me, there's these different things, and then there are these different sections here. These are kind of little discussion board sections. So for example, when I open up news, announcements, and events, I'm going to open this up and you see all of these different threads. These are all of different kind of conversations happening. So there's this big conversation happening about teachers going to ISD and what's going to happen there. And there are all kinds of discussions. Let's go to this one with a little bit more. See all of these different threaded discussions. People are replying to others and creating new threads to talk about this, and other people are responding and kind of having a conversation back and forth. So like this one right here, I can hit reply and I can reply to that person, attach a file, just kind of have a back and forth discussion with them. So that's kind of what a Google group can look like. Now I can create groups, and I actually get a few different options when I create a group, but the basis is my Google Trainer group. I create a group, I can name it something. Let's go with, instead of this, let's say that I'm the choir teacher. So I'm going to be the MHS choir teacher. I will not sign up for that, so don't tell anybody that. So MHS choir teacher, and then it gives my group an email address, which means if someone emails that actual address, like it would come to our group, I can put a description here. And then I've got, this is the only thing I really want to show you here with Google Groups, 3 different types of groups that I can create, or 4, I'm sorry. So we have an email list. This allows users to post from the web or through email. It's a mailing list. This is the type of group my Google Trainer group is. I get online and I see all of the messages and postings, but every time anybody posts, I actually get an email, and I can from that email hit reply and reply to people on my phone. So it's a really handy way to kind of have a back and forth discussion. But it also keeps all of that on the web. So if I can't handle all those emails, I just come here and go through and sort through it. I can have a web forum, which is a lot like the group, but without the email thing. So for example, I get the emails to my phone, I can't reply there, but I see the conversation and I can go and interact with it on the web. I have a Q&A forum, which has a few extra features about asking and answering questions. So if someone asks a question in this Q&A forum, people can say, oh yeah, that guy answered my question, or it was resolved, and here's the best answer. So it's a very similar type of group, but a Q&A version. And then we have a collaborative inbox, which is kind of like a big email box that you all kind of work in and everybody gets tasks in. It's probably the one that I'm least familiar with, but it is just a different way to use this collaborative information sharing. That's pretty much all we're going to talk about with Google Groups. There's a lot of permissions thing you can set down here. You have to select who can join and who you invite, who can view topics, who can post, all of that good stuff. But it is a great way to kind of bring a group of people together. And of course, there are a lot of other options, emailing, using Google Classroom, creating a collaborative drive. But you should know that Google Groups is out there and that it's something that you have access to and can use if you need.